with more flavors, more strengths, more moisture for more satisfaction. Introducing new Velo Plus. Forget everything you know.
All right, my joint stopped. Like, I know this tank ain't full. Off $12, the way gas is priced. Anyways, I wanted to record that real quick because I don't think people realize how important of a role music plays in everything. Like, I'm literally at a gas station pump and there's music being synced on the screen of the pump. Like, and that's an opportunity. Like, somebody got paid for that music to be licensed because there's video playing and there's music, which means that sync, which means permission is required to be able to use that. And usually that permission is coupled with some money. So it's everywhere, man. You go to the mall, the gas station, restaurants, you hear music. A lot of restaurants, if they're doing things properly, you'll even see, a BMI or ASCAP or a CSAC sticker outside the front door, like letting you know that they've actually licensed or have a license to play the music that's being played in there. And we as musicians, we're earning royalties for that stuff. So that's why I always tell producers, like, yo, think outside the box, man. Like, producing for artists isn't the only way. If that's something you just haven't seen success in, or you're just burnt out with doing, there are other opportunities out here for your music to be used, especially if you're a producer. We can create instrumental music that can be used behind, workout videos. Like, these virtual workout videos are huge now. And I've been seeing a lot of these companies, these fitness companies, asking for like lo-fi chill tracks for that stuff. And as a producer, like, you can go in, knock out some instrumentals. And if you know how to position yourself, how to present yourself, how to pitch yourself to sync publishers, you can take advantage of those opportunities. Which reminds me, I need to try and hit this deadline before it passes for the lo-fi stuff, man, because these companies need it. They don't make music, they make fitness videos, but they know how important, they know how important music is to the success of their workout videos. So they're gonna pay to get that music on those videos. So when you really open your eyes and you expose yourself to the opportunities that are out there, you start to realize that there's not a shortage of opportunities. And these commercials are still going. But you realize that there's just not a shortage of opportunities, man. Producers think, oh, it's oversaturated, blah, blah, blah. And it's really not. You just have a scarcity mindset. Because, there's just so many opportunities. I remember breaking down a TV show, an episode I had some music placed on. And is that in there? Because we don't need that falling. And there was like over 100 and something individual pieces of music used on the episode. I'm like, what are y'all talking about? Oversaturated. Like, I'm only one producer and I only got one of these 100 and something slots on one episode of one show, when there's like a new show on Netflix every other day. Just shows. And we didn't even talk about movies, animated series, commercials, brands. They do more than just the commercials. They also advertise on social media platforms. So they'll license music just for an Instagram reel. You know what I mean? they'll license music just for a YouTube video. So there's like, there's plenty of opportunities, and it's been growing too. Like there's studies, man, that just shows the increase in content spend from streaming platforms, networks, increase in spend, and that it's been increasing every year over the past several years. So what that means is they're spending more money on TV and film content for people to watch. That means all of that content need music, right? Like, I mean, think about it. When was the last time you watched a show or a movie or a commercial and it was just dead silence throughout the whole thing? It's very, very rare. I mean, even documentaries, there's music. Just even if it's just a drone bass thing going on, just some ambient music in a documentary, still get paid for it. Somebody still have to make that music. They still need that music. So when that content spend increases, that means opportunities for us as producers in this space increase. And you know, publishers they're trying to fill those needs, man. So think outside the box. Don't be so narrow-minded that like you're only thinking about like the obvious, you know, TV show, movie, trailers. Like, think outside the box, man. There's restaurants all over the world. There's apps. Like, applications need music and sound effects, right? Video games. There's even, I mean, there's companies like that develop apps and like just certain things, even like hardware things that need sound effects, you know? Like, you can compose some of that stuff as a producer, just creating sound, like a library of sound effects for some company to use in their electronic device. Like, it's crazy, man. You just have to kind of open your mind up to the possibilities, and not just think about the standard, the obvious right there. Getting music on the radio, getting music on Spotify, which is going to pay you fractions of pennies. But like, you know, the music, the hold music on the phone when you're on hold from AT&T because, you know, whatever, they're slow. You know, like, you're thinking about all of that stuff when you hop in the elevator, man, like that. Man, just like all types of things, man. There's so many opportunities out here. So don't be so narrow-minded. Think outside the box. I just thought that was interesting, man. I'm literally pumping gas and I'm hearing music being synced in real life. So it's crazy. If you don't know how to get started, you don't know how to produce, prepare, and pitch placement-ready music for TV so that you can take advantage of these opportunities, download my free Sync Producer Quick Start Guide. That'll get you started. It's everything I did to get started, to get my first sync deal, and to get my first placement on TV. So, all right, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.